ladies and gentlemen of YouTube land, Roknot here with another pickup video. Today is Saturday, April 25th. These pickups are about a week, about this last week. So we'll get right down to it. Not a whole lot here. So it's quality versus quantity again. The first item I'm going to show you here, my wife and I were out for a walkabout there Saturday. Took the kids out in the wagon because it was a beautiful day. Decided to go to a chip truck and everything, just have a good family outing. And we went to one of my frequent stops on my Tuesday walkabouts. And my wife claimed that I'm like a horse with blinders on because it's obvious I check the same spots in this store all the time. Because I missed this item, but I actually talked myself out of the item because of the price tag put on it and my perceived value to it, and the fact that I had limited cash in my wallet at the time and had that put away for another deal. So anyways, which that deal hasn't gone through yet. Still trying to work out a meeting. So anyways, so I told her today that I was planning on doing a video, but I really only had a few items to show, not a whole lot, and then she brings this out to me. So it was really cool of her to do this. I wasn't expecting it because her and I talked about it, and we decided that it just wasn't something in the cards right now, but she shows me this, and I immediately know exactly what it was, because I saw it in the store, and it was fantastic. I actually thought somebody else had bought it on me, and I had missed out on it. I was thinking of getting it, but and by the time I talked myself into it on the Wednesday, she bought it on the Tuesday afternoon, just after I was there. I had talked myself into buying it on Wednesday, and it wasn't there. So yeah, as you can see, big box Halo Reach Collector's Edition here. It does come with all the different paperwork that's all in here, all in the box. It comes with the big, like the little crate here that has the game inside, plus it also has the journal inside as well, which when I was looking at the journal I got confused because I didn't realize that the journal, when it was manufactured to have 2 pages ripped out, and I thought it was a flaw, and I was going to take it back to the pawn shop and say, listen here, what the hell? Because that's something I can't fix. So not only did it come with the game, that little crate, this big old box, and all the paperwork, but it also came with the fantastic Halo Reach statue. This statue is in great condition, especially since it was at a pawn shop for one. Yeah. So most of the guns are in here. I did put this gun on and this gun on. But this gun here, the tab is busted off. It's the shotgun. The tab is in there, and I know I just got to get some crazy glue and glue it on, and it will attach to him. And his gun is also in there, but the handle for the Gatling gun, one of the pieces has come loose, so I'm gonna crazy glue it too, and then hopefully it will, hopefully that'll hold, and then I'll put this probably on display on the top shelf here, next to my Joker from Batman Arkham City. So that was the pickup from my wife, which was an awesome surprise. The box is in pretty good shape. It's got some dings here and a ding here, so it'll probably go on my box shelf that's above my Sega Genesis collection, which even though it's got a couple of dings, it still looks in fantastic shape. All right, so that's the find my wife had, and then on to the Friday prior to all this. Actually, the Wednesday prior to all this, I was talking to a former co-worker and Facebook friend, and her neighbor was actually, let me get that out of the way there. Her neighbor was actually doing some spring cleaning in her house and came across a few items, and my friend immediately thought of me, because whenever she finds video game stuff, either in her house or her neighbors or her friends, she knows I'm a collector, and so she'll contact me, and she knows if I'm not interested in it, she knows I know somebody that is. Like last time, she had some Atari stuff, and I'm not a big Atari guy. I don't even have an Atari, and it's not one of the systems that's in the big picture right now. So I passed it on to a friend of mine who gladly went and grabbed it. But yeah, what she had for me was she sent me this picture, and it had this jungle green N64. Now unfortunately it's missing the expansion pack. It came with a jumper. This was one of my extra expansion packs I shoved in there because of the vibrant color. It's now become my primary console. It didn't come with the AV cable, but I have tons of those. It did come with the AC adapter, which is a bonus because I can always have extras of those. And didn't come with the jungle green controller. It did, however, come with a third-party gray controller, which I thought all of these consoles came with their matching controller, so I don't know where it went, but whatever. I got the console. And, it's got this door down here, so I'm happy about that. It's just missing the expansion pack door, which, I could get a Repro one, and nobody will know the difference but me. So, I'm definitely keeping this, as it's now my primary console. I have now retired. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've retired my Ice Blue up there because it's got a matching controller. So it's on display now with the watermelon and the grape consoles. So now all I'm missing for these fantastic consoles is the Smoke Black. All I'm missing is the console of that one. I actually have a Smoke Black controller, and I'm missing a controller and console for the Fire Orange. Now the other item that was in this package deal that she sent me a picture of was a really dirty Super Nintendo. It is fairly dirty. It does look like it's been kept in a basement or a closet for a while. But it does work. I just need to clean it up. Again, came with the AC adapter, but no AV cables and no controllers with this one. But I have a ton of controllers for Super Nintendo. It's like the one thing I have, other than Nest controllers, I have a ton of those as well. And also in the console, there was one lonely game between the two consoles, and it was for the Super Nintendo, and it was made by Konami. That might narrow it down for you guys. And it's a game I've been searching for a long time, and one of my favorite games as a child. Turtles 4, Turtles in Time on the Super Nintendo. And it is in great condition. Like, the label is mint. However, there is a cash converter sticker on the back, which it looks like somebody tried to take off, and it's taking some of that back label off, so I'll probably just leave that for now. See if I can find me a better copy later. And it works as well, so that's great, and it's actually, the pins aren't even all that dirty. So yeah. Now initially, there was questions to whether all of this worked when she sent me the message. She didn't have any AV cords to test anything, and again, didn't have any, and even if she did have AV cords to test everything, didn't have a game for the N64 to test. So, being that she asked me for I asked her what she wanted for it. She told me to make an offer. So I'm willing to gamble with $30, so that's what I offered. And she was like, well, could you do 40? And looking at what was in there, I went, I thought to myself, Rock, even if just Turtles in Time works, in my head that's a $40 game, so then I break even. So $40 was a good gamble on this, and then it turns out everything works. So, and whether or not the Jungle Green console had worked, it would have been in the collection anyways, because I am collecting all the fantastic consoles. I don't know if I'm going to get into the Japanese ones, but definitely going to do the North Americans. So, yeah, that's all of the pickups. So a total of $95 spent on everything. My wife spent $55 on the Halo Reach. I'm going to look that up to see if that was worth it. If it's not, I'm marching back to the pawn shop. No, I'm kidding. It'll go back on the shelf for sure. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to watch my video. I do greatly appreciate it. Keep your eyes open for those of you that are subscribed to my channel for up-and-coming videos. This video will probably come out either Sunday or Monday. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably edit it later on tonight and hopefully have it for upload Sunday. Worst case scenario will be up Monday. I am currently working on my 3rd episode of Amiibo Theater. If you haven't checked out the first 2, please do so. I've put a little bit of work into the first one. I put a lot more work into the second one, and I think the series is only getting better with time. And the more I practice at it, I think I'm getting better. They're written, produced, directed, and script acted out by me. There's no other voices in it. It's all me just farting around, stealing my kids' crowns to make backgrounds and playing with Amiibo figures. So yeah. Again, if you like my content, like the video, give me that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with everything that's coming out, including Amiibo Theater. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.